Hello and welcome to another update video about Solana. Well, Solana has been killing it today with this rally, and this third wave actually reached an ideal target. Yeah, we talked about it earlier in the video today. $84 is basically where my target range started for this additional extension in wave 3. And I think in the last video we were just here somewhere. So it really significantly rallied today. Okay, could it have topped all of it? Possible, but I need to see additional confirmation. For now, it seems that the pattern would look best with one more high in wave 5 of CO5 and so on. Next Fibonacci level, so we are going to take a look at that in a minute, but next upside targets, if we break above today's high, should take us to $88.60, then $91.50 next, possibly 93, which is the main Fibonacci level of the larger cycle, $93, and then we have $96.50. These are all going to be relevant, even though if we only get one more high, it's probably like $88.60 or $91.50. Looking at the subwave structure again, I explained it in the previous video in detail. We're probably looking here at this fifth wave, in a larger degree third wave. If you'd like to see the overall context of the chart, feel free to check out the previous video. But we don't need to do that twice in a day. So just want to give you an update because the market pushed again to the upside of this larger trend channel. There's a larger trend channel. The price has reacted to this trend line now several times. We've made a new high. The idea was to form here in this, after this fourth wave low that was formed at around $63.60. It's forming an A, B, C structure to the upside in wave 5. And this C wave is a 5-wave move. 1, 2, 3 already done. Yeah, this might be the fourth, and then one more high in 5. That would be ideal. That would be the most straightforward way. Now, the market doesn't always make it that easy. But how long can we expect such an extension? So the invalidation point for one more high in this particular structure is the $76.40 level. So if the price now, or it's actually it's $76.40. So if we see the price cut into the wave 1 price action, that would be an unusually deep wave 4. And it would certainly not it would not be impulsive. Now, it could obviously be a diagonal. So the first warning that something has topped here, that we've already topped, the first warning would be a break below $76.40. And confirmation will be down here. That's at $72. Now, this would mean that some kind of a top has formed. Still, the $72 level is relevant. The thing is, it would be a very untypical, unusual topping structure, because with 3 waves up, it leaves a lot of room for speculation. So honestly, it should really get one more high, or if not, then it might form a very, very strange structure. We'd need to look at it. Could be a very complex structure that has formed here then, but possibly then not with a top. The cleanest structure would be one more high from here, somewhere here, before breaking into the, or cutting into the wave 1 price region there. Yeah. So without, so ideally this last swing high stays intact and is not triggered. And yeah, I gave you the upside targets, gave you the key levels, the invalidation points against which we can focus on higher still. Zooming out and looking at, the bigger picture, to really suggest that this fourth wave to the downside, this larger correction, has started. Taking out those swing lows, including the $72 level, will not exactly be enough. But I think as soon as we get a break, a sustained break below this ascending trend line, that would be, confirmation or good suggestion that finally this fourth wave to the downside has started. The further extended we go, the more aggressive pullback might be. We're still dealing with, and I think I showed you that in the previous video, we're still dealing with those bearish divergences, especially on the daily time frame. And I shared with you in the last video this descending trend line of the relative strength index. And I shared with you that, in this move to the upside, we might test that trend line. And it indeed seems to be happening. We haven't touched it yet, I think it actually did touch it. I think it did touch it earlier today. I saw it. Now it got rejected where it needed to, okay? Now you'll think, okay, why is it not there? Well, it's not there as a reading because you will only see it once the daily candle is closed. But it got rejected at the trend line earlier today because the price was a bit higher and it had touched that trend line because I saw it when I looked at the chart earlier today. Now it's not there, but yeah, it's because the daily obviously hasn't closed, so the reading is still fluctuating. But yeah, so that's still an interesting trend line to look at on the RSI on the daily time frame, right? They can also lead to resistances or price rejections. Just something to keep in mind. Yeah, not much more to add. So in summary, we can still get one more high. I think it would look better with one more high. With a fairly incomplete structure, we might be working on that fourth wave right now. No confirmation that a lasting top has formed. Still being very much on the side of caution here. This fourth wave pullback could start at any moment because those extensions, well, they are basically where they need to be. I mean, the price is already a little bit overextended now in this third wave, which is okay. We don't want to stand in the way of the rally, but we also need to be aware that we want to follow the trend. We should not dictate when a top has been made without seeing evidence, Otherwise, you will close your position too early or you will try to short it into an active uptrend. That's, of course, a bit risky. So I keep you updated. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.